This
our
is
Lab4 demo video.
EE542-Lab4, fast,
Firstly,
reliable file transfer over TCP/IP.
we ping another host
So
to
before we
check if
start, I would love to
our
give
host
you an
accurately
introduction of today's
satisfy
lab.
our
So
requirement.
in the earlier file transfer laboratory, we have developed a specific solution for transferring data over a high latency lossy link. In this lab, we want to explore generic solutions to improve TCP
You can see
performance so that the
our
TCP application can take
uh,
advantage
packet
of your
loss is
solution.
40%,
We will present
and
the
then
result
we
of the
use SCP
implementation in our
to
video
transfer file.
later. So there are three mainly requirements in this lab. So first of all, we have to add the loss up to 25% each side,
You
and
can see
also
our
for
speed
200
at the
milliseconds
first
delay each
is
side.
really fast.
And in
Since we
this
set
lab, we
the
also
initial
need to
windows
transfer
is too
1
large.
gigabytes files. The second requirement is to draw a graph of FTP throughput at the first part of our laboratory. And the last requirement is to improve
After some
the
time,
TCP
some
performance by
congestion
modifying the
occurs,
source code.
and the
And
senders
about the
receive
congestion
the
and lossy
sending
links, there are
the
something that I
packets
want to tell
all the
you
time,
about is
so
that
the
the
state
acknowledgement and
will
backoff
converge
mechanism of TCP
about
were developed to avoid congestion
500
collapse. However, in
kilobytes.
general, mechanisms that are in use today for TCP cannot tell differences between packet loss due to congestion or it is due to unreliable link. The exponential backoff algorithm is proper algorithm to deploy when TCP flows are sharing the congested link. But as we can see in the previous lab, reducing the sending rate and window may not be the proper response under lossy link conditions. So in fact, the backoff algorithm could be removed safely without any side effects in our lab. And first of all, that we have to set up the environment for this laboratory. So we download the kernel from the official website and we install necessary environments for the compile. And you can see in the slides that the command that we use are here, the sudo code. And then we unpackage the source code and we create configuration file. After that, we just compile and install, and the final step is we activate the kernel, and then we can see after our modification in how does it do to our speed for file transferring. And at the first part, now I'm showing you the performance due to delay and loss for the FTP throughput. As you can see in the figure, the default TCP is not able to handle the scenario with high losses. Even 5% of lost packets will cause critical degradation of the throughput. Okay, and now for the second part that we do the modification to improve TCP IP is the algorithm that we deployed are here. So first part that we are using the TCP vanel and we remove the backoff in TCP timer.c file and turning off the timeout timer, and we remove the AMID and make congestion window size constant. And the second move that we did is to modify the fast transmission by setting TCP fast retrans threshold to 1. Then once the sender receives a duplicate acknowledgement, it will start fast transmission. Extend, and the final step is we extend related window size such as the RMEM max and TCP RMEM, TCP WMEM, and we decrease the initial congestion window size and we fasten the slow starts by increasing 2 CND rather than 1. And as you can see in this figure, this is the algorithm of TCP IP. It has a slow start and congestion avoidance stage, and back to the slow start again when there is receive duplicate acknowledgement. And for the results that we have obtained after we modifying the TCP kernel, so after we removing the backoff and both hosts won't wait all the time on recognizing collisions. However, more than one packet lost in this window, in one window, will cause receiver receive duplicate acknowledgement many times. So we set the congestion window size to constant size with the result that it won't keep small sending window size all the time. As the result shows, we can reach the speed of 400 kilobytes per second. And this is a demonstrate part for all the algorithms in Lab 4. And now we're gonna demonstrate the demo for the Lab 4.